All right, Tom. NFL Live mailbag time. So use that hashtag NFL to get your questions live on the show. That way our producer, Alicia, she can put them up on the screen. So for everyone who's watching us now live on YouTube and watching us live on Facebook, use hashtag NFL to have your questions featured. And if you're a loyal watcher, I know a bunch of you have already been doing it, like my man, Gold Fox 177. Should the Cowboys give Johnny Manziel a shot? Can't be worse than White. Hell yeah, let's get Johnny Manziel and the Cowboys. Absolutely love it. And I can tell Tom's all about it too.
It's a weekly question I have to deal with.
Just like, did you take the trash out?
First off, Gold Fox, I did not, by the way. Gold Fox, thank you for watching. I appreciate
That's right,
it.
she's not even home.
The answer's hell no. Johnny Manziel is not good at football.
I agree.
He is bad at football. He was bad in the CFL. He was bad in the AAF. And he's a giant headache. The answer is no. I have zero interest whatsoever in picking up Johnny Manziel. No NFL team does. Hard pass.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, I'm also a believer, like, you shouldn't give players that don't deserve it another chance, and Johnny Manziel simply doesn't deserve it. Let's go to Sarah Small. What up, girl? Andrew Luck update. Is there much going on, Andrew Luck?
It's high ankle-ish. It's a shooting pain that's gone from the calf to the ankle now.
Yeah, well,
I'm
the GM is
there.
like, well, anytime the GM is trying to give out medical reports, I mean, that's been.
Are you concerned?
Oh yeah.
Okay, because I am too.
You 100% should be. I mean, considering the fact of how many games Andrew Luck has missed throughout his entire career. Now, sure, the offensive line is a lot better. But if Andrew Luck goes down, that Colts team goes from being a legit AFC contender to a 500 team at absolute best.
So, yeah, I'm very concerned. He's like, I got my fantasy draft coming up next week. I might end up in Zeke territory, so I'm terrified of that to begin with.
Oh, yeah?
And I don't want Andrew Luck this year. There's no way.
Speaking of fantasy drafts, let's go to Tanner Mullins, whose picture is actually Andrew Luck. Who are the biggest busts in fantasy football this year? It's a good question, Tanner. Tom, do you have any off the top of your head, or should I go first?
Let me think about it for a minute.
All right, so Tom's going to think a second.
I mean, if
I'm first off going to say
bust potential Zeke, you have to mention him.
Well, if he doesn't play, I mean, Melvin Gordon, I'm not touching him with a 10-foot pole. For me,
yeah,
I'm going to go with Le'Veon Bell. I don't really think Le'Veon Bell is really going to be able to live up to the hype that he did in Pittsburgh. He's also going to be overdrafted based on the name value. Plus, what I want you to do, Tanner, is go look at past running backs with Adam Gase. It's not good.
I think Gurley has huge bust potential.
Yeah.
I'll throw out one more. Just not in, like, highly competitive leagues, but, like, in your casual fantasy league.
Okay.
Patrick Mahomes. He's going to go way earlier than he should, and he's going to have a great year. He's probably going to be quarterback one, but he's not going to be 50 touchdown Mahomes again. He's going to come back down to earth.
I mean, tell me the last time a quarterback threw for 45-plus touchdowns 2 years in a row.
Never happened.
It's never
Trick question. Nice try,
happened.
Mitch.
That's right. The last time a quarterback threw for over 50 touchdowns, Peyton Manning. His next year, 39 touchdowns. Let's go to Pete Crowder, who looks like a ghost. Get a picture. Kenyon Drake injury update. I am scared as a Dolphins fan. First off, I can understand why Peter doesn't want to put a picture up because he's a Dolphins fan. But, I mean, you got to be maybe at least a little bit excited about Kalen Ballage. I mean, Kenyon Drake, I will still say, is the much more talented running back. And for whatever reason, the Dolphins don't ever want to give the ball to the more talented guy. But Kenyon's been dealing with some injury issues, and Tom's got an update.
Yeah, I don't have much on Kenyon Drake other than that he's still in that walking boot. I'm sure that's the last thing you saw there, Peter. Well, look, you wanted an update. There isn't much. So he's in the walking boot.
Let me pull something out.
We'll see. We'll see when he comes back. Frankly, I don't think the Dolphins are going to be that good this year. So
I don't even think the Dolphins think they're going to be very good this year. Let's go to Ben. What you got for me, homeboy? Do you think the Pats should play both Josh Gordon and N'Keal Harry?
Why not?
I was just
Harry in the slot, Gordon on the outside. Put Edelman outside too. Doesn't matter.
I was going to say. You lost your best receiver, Gronk.
Yeah.
So, yeah, get them both on the field. That's why you went out and probably got N'Keal Harry anyway. This one looks like he's a Patriots fan. James Skelly, do you think Cleveland will win more than 8 games this year? So the Browns last season were 7-8-1. You're going to say yes?
Yes. I had them going 10-6 this year.
Yeah, I'm probably going to go with the over as well. I mean, that's going to be a very tough division. The AFC North last year, the Steelers finished 9-6-1. The Ravens were 10-6. I don't consider the Bengals to be a threat.
They're not.
But I think it's going to be a 3-way race. And yes, I will also go with the Browns going to win 10 games. But let us know what you guys think in the comment section. How many wins for the Browns this year? I also want to ask this question because here at Chat Sports, we want to get to know you. You know who I am. You know who Tom is. But we want to get to know you guys a little bit better. So what is your area code? Tom, what was the area code that you grew up in?
513. That's what my cell phone number says, so it's still 513.
What are the other digits?
Nice try. Good effort, guys.
If you guys
good effort.
Get us to 150K subscribers by the end of the show, and I will put Tom's phone number on the show.
You know what? I will put a number in the chat if we get to 150K.
No, your number, not a number.
I was going to put your number
Yeah.
in.
So I'm from the 570, Central Pennsylvania, Amish country, literally middle of nowhere. So what is your area code here? We'll give some people some shout outs. Got James Skelly saying 602. Alan just says 5. Cool. Sam says 509. Wenzel says 902. Timo 510. Christian 313. Almighty Richard 85 says 408. And one more, Peter Crowder 073.
Pretty sure that's like the northeastern parts of America, but I actually have no idea.
Also, I'll give some people some shout outs here on Facebook. Edith says 317. KJ Charles 435. And then Steve 816. Tiffany, hit me up 828. Let's go to Nathan Coyle. If Jimmy Garoppolo stays healthy, will he be a top 15 quarterback? Are we talking real football or fantasy football? That would be my question.
I assume real. That's my first thought.
I don't
know.
know.
How about I answer real, you answer fantasy?
Cool.
From a real perspective, that's a pretty big if. Because he started 10 games in his NFL career.
17 touchdowns, 8 interceptions.
He's never been healthy. If he is, I think he can push for that area because we've seen the flashes. But here's the reality of Jimmy Garoppolo. He's a 28-year-old quarterback who has never been healthy in the NFL. Maybe we need to start considering the fact that he's just never going to be healthy. That's the concern that I have on Jimmy G, who I liked a lot coming out, has shown the flashes. If healthy, he'll be in that discussion. I don't think he's going to be healthy, though.
See, I think the other issue is that when you consider him now for fantasy, there are so many talented quarterbacks that have, I think, better receiving options. Now, don't get me wrong. George Kittle, 1,377 receiving yards last year, set the NFL record at the tight end position. But, I mean, really, besides that, it's a lot of unproven pieces. Plus, the running backs there are very... I mean, Tevin Coleman's been good, but he's never really been the man. You have Breida, some other players there, Jerick McKinnon. Yeah, Clyde Hicks. I totally agree with you, man. He's injury prone. For me, though, I don't think he's going to be a top 15 quarterback in real or in fantasy. Let's go to Hayden Shepard, who could be real or a fantasy person. I'm not sure because you don't have a picture. Can the Chiefs still trade for a good corny like Patrick Peterson?
I don't know what the...
Jalen Ramsey.
Oh, that's what it is. Yeah,
I was like...
Yeah,
Jalen
I got real confused. Look at you adapting and figuring out
I'm
what
like a freaking chameleon, Tom.
Okay. They can. I don't think they're going to. I don't think they're going to spend a premium pick on getting a corner. I think they might look for
spend a lot of money.
Someone cheap, like a 5th or 6th guy, maybe like a Jordan Lewis type, but I don't think they're going to get a premium player.
Totally agree with you. Let's go to Allen, who needs to maybe get a new picture. Should the Ravens give RG3 playing time? I'll answer that quick, no.
I assume this means in the regular season, which no. And even in the preseason, he's been hurt. So,
yeah, Lamar Jackson is the quarterback there who looks absolutely sensational. I am excited to see what Lamar Jackson do. You guys want a good quarterback to go out and get in fantasy? Go out and get Lamar Jackson. Let's go get now Wolf Hunter 421. Tom, have you ever seen a wolf?
Yes, I have.
Have you ever hunted a wolf?
No.
I've never hunted a wolf.
I did kill a bear with my bare hands once.
I've actually killed a coyote. That's a true story. Even if Zeke comes back, does Dallas make sense to sign Jay Ajayi?
I believe that Tony Pollard just gonna be your backup if Zeke is there for sure, and even if he's not there, he's gonna be the lead back, so to speak.
I still think that offensive line is one of the better units in the league. My favorite stat ever about Cowboys' offensive line was like a few years ago, Darren McFadden averaged like 3.3 yards per carry, 3.4 yards per carry, 3.3 yards per carry, and then a 4.8 out of nowhere. You know why? That Cowboys' offensive line is hella good. Let's go to Sam Reese now. We went from a wolf hunter, and now this guy's got hogs, man. But he's feral hogs. For my fantasy team's sake, what should I expect from Melvin Gordon? To be honest, I don't think Melvin Gordon comes back until Week 10.
Yeah, I think that's how you have to approach it.
Go out, get Justin Jackson. Go out and get Austin Eckler.
Yeah.
Because if I'm Melvin Gordon, he looks like he's got his feet dug in. I talked to him at Dallas, or in here in Dallas when he came down for the fantasy football convention. He does not want to play, and he wants to get paid. So between you and me,
Can't blame him.
I would probably be really worried, maybe try to trade Melvin Gordon. And for those of you that have a Melvin Gordon jersey, I'm going to give you some details on how to get a new one. Thanks to MyBookie, chatsports.com/MyBookie. I know I got your attention with the jersey, but first, you got to go to chatsports.com/MyBookie. Use our promo code ChatNFL for 100% deposit bonus. For those of you that have a Melvin Gordon jersey and you're like, shit, Mitch, I need a new jersey. Tom, tell them how they can get a new jersey.
Once you sign up and deposit at chatsports.com/MyBookie, use promo code ChatNFL for a 100% deposit bonus. Then after that, email us at promo@chatsports.com. That's promo@chatsports.com, and we'll get you guys hooked up. Any jersey you want for an NFL player, and we'll get it to you.
And get you that one. So Nathan Coyle, what jersey do you want? Put it in the comments section. Out of every NFL team that made the playoffs last year, which one do you think, Tom, is the least likely to make the playoffs again? So this one's only for you. Nathan obviously doesn't like me.
Houston?
So you're saying they have a problem?
Yeah, well, Andrew Luck, if the Colts, if Luck does not play,
Okay.
I don't trust the Houston offensive line at all. Okay. I am very worried about Deshaun Watson. Not because of his talent. He's a great player. But is he going to get hurt? Like, he has a history of injuries. He's a mobile quarterback who gets outside the pocket. I am worried that Matt Khalil will get him killed.
So
That's
I
my
know
fear.
this question wasn't directed to me, so thank you for that, Nathan.
You can answer it. Good job,
I
Nathan.
appreciate that. I would say the Seahawks. They just paid Russell Wilson a lot of money. The receiving options scare me. Plus, that defense, I think, is going to take a little bit of a step back. So I'm going to go with the Seahawks.
That's a good choice, too.
I
Because
appreciate
Wilson's efficiency has to drop.
I got a good job from Tom. First time ever here at Chat Sports. Let's go to Carson.
Not the first time.
Best
like the first
Figgy.
time.
Did I get that right?
I don't know enough to say that you did not. So.
Do you
yes.
think the Cowboys will trade Zeke for Saquon? No.
No, because the Giants won't.
Yeah, the Giants would laugh at that.
Yeah, there's no way.
Let's go to Sam Reese. Okay, in 4 of 5 years after Hollywood Brown's contract is up, would he sign with a different team since Baltimore is a run-first team? Just because Baltimore is a run-first team, I don't really think that means too much. I think when you can add a receiver that has the speed of Hollywood Brown, that adds exactly what the Baltimore team wants to do, because you have to be able to respect the speed, and that's what Hollywood Brown definitely has. But in terms of looking at 4 to 5 years down the road, man, I'm just trying to figure out what I'm going to have for dinner after the show.
I know we focus on run first. Do you know how many times in 2018, 2017, and 2016 a team ran the ball more than they threw it?
I would actually probably say never.
One time. Last year, the Seattle Seahawks did it.
Interesting.
And they still paid Tyler Lockett a pretty good amount of money. So I don't think that Hollywood
Wilson
Brown's
threw for,
going to
35
leave.
touchdowns.
Yeah, I don't think that Brown would leave because it's a run-first team. Now, if he does not emerge as their number one guy, then I think there's a possibility that maybe he wants to go somewhere else to showcase his talents better. But in the Ravens scheme where you're going to want to use play action, well, that's perfect for Marquise Brown.
Yeah.
Just throw it deep off the play action.
Totally agree with you, Tom. Let's go to Timo here on YouTube. Is Kerryon Johnson a good fantasy pick? See, this is a tough question. I'll say this. It depends when. If you draft him in the first round? No, I don't think it's a good pick. If you can get him in, like, the 4th round? Yeah, absolutely would love it.
His ADP right now looks like it's early 4th.
Yeah, I would take Kerryon Johnson in the 4th. Like, Kerryon Johnson to me is a good running back. Sure, there's some running issues there, or some injury issues, but the move that really told me that the Lions are confident in Kerryon Johnson was getting rid of Theo Riddick.
What if you take him early 3rd, 10-team league, so like a top 35 pick?
I'd probably still be okay with it. When he was on the field last year, he was really good, and the Lions want to run the football. Plus, do you know who the Lions play week 1? The Arizona Cardinals.
Okay, I was about to say, because I remember Stafford plays on
Get a solid player like Kerryon Johnson, and then if you're like, get kind of worried about him, I guarantee you could flip Kerryon Johnson for a lot of money. Timo, I really like the question, though. Let's go to Daniel for probably our last question here, and then we'll get into our next segment. What's your opinion on all the holdouts going down on AB and Elliott? For me, I want
it to be week 1.
Yeah,
That's what I want.
Because I think week 1 rolls around. I think Zeke plays. I want AB on the field as well. I think both these players a little bit filled with drama. But, Tom, I'll let you finish up your thoughts.
Well, that was pretty much it. That's all I had to say.